Alright, so we're coming into the environment that I have. Figured I'd give a quick tour in this video just so that people knew where I was and what I was setting up. So this is my gym space. I got my dumbbells there, weight tree over there, cable machine, standard Stairmaster treadmill thing being used as a laundry rack, no doubt. T-bar row, curls, bench press, squat rack back in there. There's a shelf back there that holds a bunch of bars and miscellaneous things, more plates on the floor. There's a mirror, gotta have a mirror, otherwise you can't do uniform dumbbell presses. On the floor, heavy duty rubberized, so mat for my dog when she's in with me. Then we get over into the my mini fridge, heater for the winter, air purifier. In my mini fridge we've got a bit of C+, some ginger ale, I got some actual beer down there, I got near beer there, a couple more crush. Nothing major, just some bevies. Keep a bunch of miscellaneous laptops and parts, camera bags, miscellaneous, some server rack rails at the bottom. Miscellaneous parts, more miscellaneous parts, up top speaker. There's my segue into the office environment, the computer lab area. So TV set, PA, gotta have tunes, right? Subwoofer on the floor, server racks there. There's some of my certs I haven't put up above. Bunch of my certs, everything from Linux through Photoshop through my Microsoft systems engineer, system administrator stuff, whole bunch of stuff. Mezzanine up top, a bunch of storage. I got storage for computer stuff there, just general storage for household stuff there. My trophy slash display rack. So I got hard hats from the different mines that I've worked in over the years. My custom Superman hard hat, obviously. What I like to do is have people sign these, so everyone that I work with signs them all up, and then I got a little keepsake trick I learned from an old miner. Now below that I got my bodybuilding trophies, I got my national record, I got my powerlifting trophies. Below that I've got a little bit messy shelf, but my superhero collection, or part of it. Don't have room for all of it. Unify radio and some rockets. I've got for wireless uplinks. Unify equipment. Unify AP. More Unify equipment down there. Below that I got an HP printer. Then toolkits are open. Some more storage underneath. My workbench. My main area. Monitors up top go to different servers. Monitor on the bottom goes to my Dell Precision workstation, dual quad-core Xeons. More monitors just kicking around in storage. Cables I'm working on right now that are hanging in front of the server rack. They're terminated, I need to punch them in. That's for the second video in this series. But as you can see, there's my rack, and there's a white rack in the back. That's going to hold all of the power over Ethernet adapters for the cameras and the wireless bridges. Below that, patch panel, labeled out, color coded for, I like to color code my cabling and stuff. Below that is a Dell Power Connect switch. That's my main switch in here, gigabit with multiple fiber channels. Not using the fiber channel currently, just a gigabit. They will come in use, so I'll do a video on that later. Underneath that I have my Netgear NAS. It's running 4 2TB drives in there. It's mapped through iSCSI, and I'll probably give a demo on that because I got a couple more servers I want to fire up in the future here. Below that right now is the server that I'm going to be working on soon. This is going to be my domain group policy server. I don't need much for it. It's just a PowerEdge 310, but it's all the power I'm going to need for my home environment here and for my labs. Below that is my precision workstation. Now I've left an empty slot here because I'm going to be running an additional Dell, probably another 310, but loaded up with RAM for my Proxmox server and a whole bunch of other servers and lab environments. But there's my precision. That is my main workstation right now. Just running a RAID, simple RAID RAID 1 environment, so nothing too fancy in there, but it is SSD drives. Now it is currently mapped up to the NAS box, so it's got a iSCSI mapping up to the NAS box, so that the NAS box appears to be an additional large hard drive for it. It's where I keep a lot of my media storage and etc, etc. Now down below that, battery backups over there, nothing too fancy to look at, and I've got a quad-core server there. That is my Memor game. It is also the controller for my Unify equipment, and I will be putting in a WD purple that will be for the surveillance camera footage only. So important when doing surveillance cameras, using the purple drives. They're optimized for it. Just like when doing the NASA's, to use the WD reds or like the Beowulf or equivalent. I'm actually running Hitachi's in there, so it's just what I had available at the time, and they were decent drives, rated for some really long life. So sorry the video is so herky-jerky moving around, but that is my lab, and hopefully this just gives you an idea of my work environment.